Good morning, YouTubers, Rebel Watchers. Okay, get up, get out of that bed, stop what you're doing, put on your gym shoes, even if you're in your pajamas, and come and walk with me. Yep, we're walking. We're walking. Get some exercise today. The sun is shining and I'm going for a walk, and I thought I'd take you with me. I might not be able to see everybody and say hello to everybody because I am walking and talking, but I see that there's a couple of people here, and all you need to do is say hello so I know you're here. Good morning, YouTubers, Rebel Watchers. Let's get out and exercise. I'm taking a walk, and the air is nice and fresh. There's nobody out here. It's a cool day. It's probably about 49 or 50 here in the suburbs of Chicago. I hope you can hear me okay, but I can't tell if you can hear me or not since nobody's letting me know you're there. And I know there's a couple of you watching. There's like 6 of you. Hey, Dream Traveler, good morning. Can you hear me? I have my headset on, my headset microphone, and I'm taking Danny for a walk, getting some exercise. I've been trying to do 2 miles a day, and actually, good morning, Eddie. I'm trying to do 2 miles a day, even though I'm in my pajamas. And I'll show you. Whoops, I'm in my pajamas. Yep, got my coat on in my pajamas. Yeah, it's chilly here, and I'm trying to read while I'm walking. It is chilly, and but it's a beautiful day, so I thought I would talk you into walking with me. Yeah, it's not going to be a long video, but while I'm walking, my telephone is calculating the steps and the miles that I walk. And so, oops, there's a neighborhood doggy over there barking. They all bark at Danny. So I thought I would take you with me for a little walk, get some exercise, walk and talk. That's right. It's hard to do when you're trying to do a live cast. I don't want to make you dizzy, but Danny's got me wrapped up. So I'm going to slowly, it is pretty here. Dream Traveler, it is pretty. And it's sunny today, very sunny. You can see the sun is shining. You can hear the neighborhood dogs barking. And as I walk down the street, there's a little park at the end of the road. And I put it in my video not that long ago where they have the little book. You can take a book and then you could leave a book, or you could just take a book and maybe later on leave a book, come back and leave a book. But it's really a nice little park, and it has a track. So I wish I would have had my sunglasses. I just woke up not that long ago. I was up late. Illinois is a beautiful state, and it's prettier when the weather's warmer. But even when it snows, and the snows kind of hang on the trees, and it's fresh snow, it's beautiful. So I don't usually do a live cast during the day, but I thought maybe people would get up and do some walking and some exercising during this time that we're going through, and everybody's kind of sitting in their house, you know. I mean, it's great to work around your house and get things done, but are we really getting exercise, you know? The health clubs are closed. The health clubs are closed. So it makes it difficult to actually go work out. So one of the best exercises you could do is either ride your bike or walk. So since Danny likes to walk, but she can only walk for a short distance, I thought I would just take you with me. So you did, yeah, when you mow your grass, you do a lot of walking. That is very true. So if you did some lawn work, that you got some exercise. I've been trying to do at least 2 miles a day. Yesterday was very cold. It was only in the 30s, so I did not go out and walk. But I have not had my breakfast yet, or my coffee. Yeah, which is really odd for me because I really need my coffee. And but I do like to get that walk done before I sit down and have something to eat. I take my meds and I have to wait about an hour before I can eat. So I might as well go out and take Danny for a walk, you know? And I figured, well, while I'm walking, I'll just talk to y'all and see how your day's going so far. Hey, Jojo. Yeah, I know, no coffee can't function. Well, that's why I'm not doing very much. So, and then I wasn't really planning on doing a live till the last minute here. And I didn't bring my stick, my selfie stick or my gimbal with me because I do now have a gimbal. I'm still learning how to use it. And yeah. So good morning, Tanya, if I didn't say good morning. And if I didn't call you by name and say good morning, I'm really sorry because I can't kind of read that far when I'm walking, even though I have my glasses on. Now, I walked past this park the other day. This is a really nice park, and it has a track, and I showed you it on my video with the, as I mentioned, with the little box with the house with the books in it. All the park districts are closed for business going inside, but you can utilize the track, and you got to bring your own doggy bags, which I always have a doggy bag with me. There's one other person here with their dog. Yeah, I know, Jojo. I won't, yeah, I won't fall. Although I am kind of clumsy sometimes. So if I don't look right at the phone and read your comments, don't be offended if I don't personally say hello. Danny, yeah, she's, you know, she's like, sometimes she looks like a wreck when she is in heat. She's like one of those bad hair days kind of looks. And the first couple of days are a little rough on her. But she's doing better. Today she's full of pissing vinegar. She just wanted to get out here and walk. She knew we were going to go for a walk. I took her in the backyard and she didn't want to stay in the backyard. How many, okay, always learning says, how many of you, oops. How many of you are on here now are living in your van, RV, or another vehicle during this time? And in new, whoops, it keeps fading out on me. I'm new to this, and I've been looking for a Class B or C small enough to park somewhere. Oh, there you go. Anybody out there can answer Always Learning's question? I'm not in a van. I'm not in a small Class B. I'm actually in a travel trailer. So I pull my trailer and I live in my trailer full time. If you've watched my videos, you know, you would kind of see that. I used to be a 85-90%er, but now I'm a full-timer 100%er since October. No, take that back. Since September, I've been full-time. And so I have no other place to go. When things like this happen, I do not have a sticks and bricks, or anything to go to. So, and you know, the other thing is I have a pet, and a lot of people, they just don't, they don't like pets, or they have allergies to pets, whatever the case may be. But I'm fortunate enough that I have a nephew that has a huge backyard, and he tells me anytime I come to town, I'm more than welcome to park. But this time, parking cost me a little bit more than I expected because I'm very, very careful when I park, especially because I have a cargo rack on the back of my car. And I was backing in his driveway and I went a little too far and I ended up hitting the garage door. So somebody got a brand new garage door. But that's okay. Things happen for a good reason, you know. I did replace his garage door. It was better than replacing a single panel at a time. And so he got a better insulated garage door out of the whole deal. But you know what? He's really good to me, and he lets me park there. I use his water. I use his bathroom. I use his shower, washer, and dryer. So that's pretty good. But I do still stay in my RV in the driveway because it's my house. So, yeah, JoJo has been in her van, and I featured her van and her little setup when I was at the Lollapalooza this past October. That's okay. That's okay. The little doggy's barking at Danny. It's okay. The little doggy's barking at Danny. But so anyway, there's pretty much a lot of traffic out here today, and you know there are a lot of people that are still working. Don't mind the truck. So if you see traffic on the road because you have to go out for one of those essential items, or you know, to get out of the house, it's not that people are disobeying the recommendations. You know, you be safe out there too, Mr. Fix-It, aka Vic. Hey Vic, thanks for joining. So anyway, it's not like people are really trying to disobey the recommendation to stay in and shelter in place. People are still sheltering in place, but you know, you have to get out and get fresh air. You really do. And staying in the house, especially if you're in the house with other people who might be infected, you're keeping those germs in the house, and it's inevitable that you're going to get sick. So why would you want to get sick? You know, kids need to go out and get fresh air. They don't need to get sick. They don't need to spread their germs to each other. They should be out in the backyard playing with their siblings. Bye, Vic. Thank you for stopping by. So hopefully you'll have the ability to get out and breathe in some fresh air today, even if you're in your van or in your RV someplace. Hopefully you found a place to sit and park during this, you know, situation that we're in, and you'll have an opportunity to get out and go for a walk and get some fresh air, you know, because I think fresh air is essential. And if you stay in the house all the time for days on end, that could be pretty depressing. You know, even if you're an introvert, being an introvert doesn't mean you don't get out and enjoy life. You still get out and you still hike or smell the fresh air. You just like to do things by yourself, you know? And I like to do things by myself often and with others, but I don't want to sit in a van all day or sit in a camper all day and not breathe in this beautiful fresh air. Look at how blue the sky is behind me. Isn't it gorgeous? Blue sky day. The sun is coming out. I'm hoping it warms up. This week we had 2 days that were over 70. One day was almost 80 degrees, and it was gorgeous. I actually got some suntan on my face, put some suntan lotion on, and because I never miss a tanning opportunity, I put some suntan lotion on, and I just sat, you know, right outside my camper in my chair, me and Danny. Gave Jenny a haircut yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, because yesterday was cold. We stayed in and played on TikTok. Yeah, it was 80 degrees. It was 3 days ago, I think it was. And so we had 2 really nice days. And then yesterday was a cold day. It was 30-something degrees, 46, I think. But it started out like in the 30s, and then it went up to like 46 yesterday. And I didn't get much to worry about that. Yeah, I know. Am I kind of old to be doing that? But you know what? It was fun. It was a lot of fun doing that. I had fun doing the TikTok. So check out my TikTok, RVRebel Girl on TikTok, and give me a view and give me a like if you like it. You know, a lot of it's lip syncing. I did do one where I actually sang for Easter. Thank you. I sang for Easter. I made a little clip from Amazing Grace. And I wish everybody a happy Holy Weekend. Today's Good Friday, of the Holy Weekend, and it's a happy Passover to our friends who celebrate Passover, and whatever your holiday may be this weekend. And Jesus is the reason for the season, and it's not just about chocolate bunnies and Easter eggs, you know. And I shared a quote on Facebook that somebody had posted, and I don't remember it word for word, but it pretty much said, you know, you think we're having a bad week and things will never be, you know, but think of what Jesus went through. He had a bad week too, and look what happened. You know, look how things turned out for us because of Jesus. So, you know, we've been saved by his blood, by the blood of Jesus. We've been saved. I hope you're saved. I'm not going to be preaching religion, because as much as that is my duty according to the Bible, I don't shove it down anybody's throat, you know. And anyway, it is gorgeous. Whatever your higher power, or whoever your higher power may be, it is going to be a wonderful Holy Weekend. And hopefully we can get back to normal here pretty soon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hear things on the news that maybe things are going to get better here in the next week, supposedly. I hope so. My nephew's been working on a makeshift hospital location in the city of Chicago for extra beds in case they're needed. And hopefully, I pray that they won't be needed, that even though they're doing all this work, that they don't need to fill those beds up. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think it would. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get in my full 2 miles today, because even though it's sunny out, it is kind of cool, and I should have wore gloves, but I didn't. And Danny's just wandering around, doing her thing. It would be glorious, Tanya. I think it would be. You know, I know how hard my nephew's been working. He's been working. Hi, Leilani. I hope you have a blessed weekend also. You know, my nephew's been working so hard at this job site that he doesn't get home till after midnight. And he's a young guy. I've been taking care of his dog for him while he's at work. Hey, bucket list boomer. How you doing? How you doing? Because I'm in Chicago. How you doing? So I don't see everybody's posts and their comments. I'm sorry, because I am, like I said, I am walking. So what's nice about the streets here that I'm walking on is they go up and down. So it's not flat. You know, I have to, sometimes I'm walking uphill. It's a little hilly town, even though, you know, I mean, we are in the Midwest. There's not usually hills or mountains in the Midwest, but there's like the streets go up and down. It's an unincorporated area. So like, I hate to say all the time, you know, one side of the street could be one town and the other side of the street's another town. Hey, Deb's Van Venture, good morning, my friend. It's early for you over there in the Southwest. And so I'm hoping that how's little Penny, your puppy? Are you parked anywhere interesting, Deb?
Okay, I'm gonna come on this side.
You know, you can even, if you can't get out of the house to walk, I'm hoping people will walk with me, but if you can't get out of the house to walk in the morning, it's always a great idea. You could stand and walk in place. you know? You can march in place, you can run in place, you can dance in your living room like nobody's watching. And is that a boy dog? Oh, she's in heat. That's probably, is he fixed? Oh, but they still get crazy. Yeah, she's in heat. Ah, little boy dog's going crazy for Danny. Ah. Hey, Sharon. Oh, I'm getting texts, like little comments. Sharon, one of the ladies, and I stayed at her house. It's great to dance. It sure is. Bucket list boomer. Dancing, you know, you can really burn a lot of calories dancing, and you can lose a lot of weight, because there's a lot of people I've seen online who say that they've lost a lot of weight dancing, just dancing all day. You know, like not all day, but like an hour. Everywhere they go, they dance. I like that, because I like to sing, so I like to sing and dance, you know. That little doggy's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on Danny. Cuckoo for Danny, Diva Dan. Yeah. She's like, who are you talking to? She doesn't know that I'm not talking to her. She thinks I'm talking to her, you know, because we're walking. And it's just us. So she really doesn't know that I'm talking. Yeah, dance. You could dance in your house and get exercise, you know, in front of, or turn on. There's a lot of exercise shows you could turn on TV, or even on cable if you have cable. I don't have cable. I have internet. So if you have the internet, sometimes you could find a YouTube. You got the internet if you're talking to me or watching me. You could get a YouTube video that is dancing and exercising, and you could get exercise doing that. Yeah. I miss riding my bike because I put my bike in my storage shed, and only to make some room in my car, you know, because I didn't know how long I was going to be parked, and I was moving stuff around. I put a different cargo rack on the back of my rig, a smaller one, because I took the big generator off my rig and I pulled my little generator out. I had a 2000, took gasoline, and then I bought when I went full time, I bought a big generator that was dual fuel, so I could use propane with it. And it was much bigger, and I would be able to use my air conditioning. But do you know, from September until now, after being in the deserts of Arizona and the beaches of Florida and across this southern, you know, coast of our state, I never used my air conditioning once. So I'm like, I really don't need air conditioning. I'm happy with a fan. I really am, you know, because I do like the warmth. I don't like cold. And I really got a good deal on that generator. It was just a little bit more than the 2000 Predator, half the price of a Honda 2000, which their prices are outrageous. So I parked it for later use. I used to use it on my son's property when I would stay there, but now he has put in a 30 amp hookup for me. And the reason I'm not at his property is because it's he doesn't have water there, and he doesn't have a dump there, which is not a big deal that I don't have a dump here either, but he doesn't have water there. And during the winter, early winter, a tree fell and it blocked the entrance. And then when my son was sick, I, didn't have anybody to go clear that tree out for me. So we'll see, maybe later in the summer, I will spend some time there on that property. I loved it out there. There were deer, and they used to come right there. And although there was also skunks, which I wasn't too keen about skunks. And there was a big hornet's nest that really, after I left, my son says, "Somebody got in your hornet's nest, Mom." I said, "Well, it ain't my hornet's nest, it's a hornet's nest." But yeah, it was kind of funny. So what's everybody gonna do today? Overton. So where is Overton, Deb? Is that in Nevada, or is that in Arizona? Deb's van venture. I don't know if I'll be able to see her answer. If she's still here, are you still there? I never heard of Overton. It's probably in Nevada somewhere. You know, I've heard about stay home. Who should stay home? Me? Oh, north of Lake Mead. Oh, okay. Yeah. And you found a place to park there with no problem. That's great. Deb is a full-time van dweller, and we met in Las Vegas at a meetup and have been friends since. And then Deb came to the van build, and she hung out at my camp and parked while she was having some work done on her van, getting her solar put in. So I did get new solar panels. Hi to the keeper. Thanks for joining us. I got new solar panels. I bought the Dokio. They're like, I don't even think they're 10 pounds. And then I have 220 watts, it says. Oh, it's too crowded. That's too bad. Is a BLM land, Deb? Danny's checking out every tree. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you guys. Oh, hi, Sunny from Hawaii. Say hi to Sunny, everybody. Sunny's, it's like 6:20 in the morning in Hawaii. I'm sure it's like 70 or 80 degrees there. Beautiful, sunny Hawaii. And you know, I went there for a trip and I knew how to say a few words, you know, like thank you. I know it starts with an M. A few other words, but I forgot. You know, when you're there, you talk like a Hawaiian. Talk like a Hawaiian. Or that's walk like an Egyptian. I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, I got the new solar panels. I did test them to make sure they work, and they do. Although I don't need them here. But I'm really excited because but I still have the dilemma. Do I still bring my other Mahalo? That's right, Mahalo. Oh, Sunny was just dreaming she had an RV. She's dying to go RVing because she just is such a loyal viewer, and she has her own channel. So check out these people here on their own channel. Sunny Rudder and Deb's Van Venture and JoJo Fid's vlog. And who else we got on here? I forget. I gotta look and see. And Clearski the Creeper and Bucket List Boomer, Leilani Adams, Tanya, Bob. Hi, Bob from Vancouver, Canada. I didn't even see you. Mr. Fix-It is AKA Vic. Vic, well, he's gone already, but Always Learning is here. He wants to be a van dweller. Vic I met at Lollapalooza the first year that I went, and he's got this beautiful fire engine red truck with the beautiful fire engine red cargo trailer that he converted. Really pretty driving down the road. Yep, and parked there, real pretty red. So I don't know how far I've gone, probably only a mile, but that's okay. I'm glad that you all joined me to walk with me this morning. And like I said, get up and walk, get some exercise, get out of the house, do something, breathe in some fresh air, even if it's fresh, cold air, you know? Yeah, I love red too. I was looking at one of those electric bikes, and I would love to have an electric bike, but I guess it's not meant for me to have one. I was going to get one, and then I ended up having to buy my nephew a new garage door because I backed up into it. So, and if for any reason you heard anywhere I backed into it drunk, I don't drink and drive, so I did not back into it drunk. Actually, it was like at 10 o'clock in the morning. Not that that makes a difference, because some people do drink at 10 o'clock in the morning, but not me. I don't get behind the wheel when I've had alcohol. So anyway, just saying. And I'm about ready to have my cup of coffee. I'm about 2 blocks away from my nephew's house. Danny is marking her territory. She's marking every single tree we go by, because you know she's in heat, and she, I guess, knows that the boy dogs have gone there already. Yeah, they do say stupid stuff like that, you know. I don't know why. Hey there, Renee, living the RV local life. Renee. So it's an hour later in Florida, where Renee's at. I am taking a walk, Renee, and I'm encouraging everybody to walk with me. Although it's kind of late notice. If I knew for sure that I was going to be able to get out here, I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you and Carlos are doing well also. And yeah, we went to Disney with Renee and the full tiny house family. My friends Dana and Steve and the kids. But it was just Dana and the kids and myself and my 2 grandsons and Renee. The men, you know, decided they didn't want to go hang out with us. So Ethan and Anthony and Rocco, they toughed it out with us girls, but we still had them outnumbered. But we had fun going on the rides and eating popcorn, and you know, it was great. And we got there just before they closed down Disney. Danny is a Morkie that is Maltese and Yorkie. It's what they call a designer dog. I don't know. In my day, when they put 2 dogs together, they were called mutts. But she is a designer dog of 2 pedigrees. And she's got the most wonderful disposition, but she is a little bit needy, like most Maltese are. And but she still has the Yorkie, some Yorkie features. I wish she had the Yorkie ears, but she tries to hold her ears up, but they don't. Yeah, she's got a lot of energy also. My nephew has a Newfoundlander dog. He is huge. He's like a bear. I mean, he looks like a bear cub, but yet his face looks like a gorilla. So, but he just wants to play with Danny all the time. You know, he wants to play with Danny, and he's too big for her. And of course, he's a boy and he's not fixed. So right now, he's a little wild and crazy over her, wants to really get her. Well, thank you for stopping by, Renee. Say hi to Carlos. And I will give Danny a tummy rub from you. So they're working on some over here, laying some cement. So some people are working still. The city's working, you know. A lot of people are working. Bye-bye, Renee, thank you. So now I'm walking uphill on this road here. At each end, it's uphill. So I get some good exercise on my legs. You know, there are black poodles, and actually, the day I picked up Danny, the lady at the pet store called me and said, you know, we got your puppy here, the one that, you know, the one you wanted, the white one, da-da-da. And she goes, but I gotta tell you, I got 2 other dogs that came in too, and one is a female, because I only wanted a female. And she says, they're black. And they were beautiful, but you could barely see their eyes. And I don't know, something about them, they just weren't as pretty as Danny, you know. So the funny thing is that Danny and I have matching hair now, you know, white with a little bit of that butterscotch in there. Pretty soon I won't have any butterscotch. But so everybody's had their coffee probably except for me. I thank you for all the thumbs up on the video and all the comments. Usually, daytime people are working, or they're watching other people's live stream, or maybe they're out and about already. And it is Friday. It is Good Friday, a holy day. A lot of people went to church. Oh, no, they didn't go to church, but they might be watching church. My church has mass on online, and so they'll have service is going to be at 12 o'clock, and then another service tonight at 7. So I'm planning to watch the 7 o'clock service and even sharing communion. So for Easter. And I know some people say, well, how you can't do communion at home. Yes, you can. You know what? Communion was about the Lord breaking the bread. And excuse me. I don't know where that cough came from. But anyway, probably walking around, loosens everything up. So I'm feeling great. I'm not sick. And my friend is just calling me now to say, what time you coming over? How's 5 o'clock? So my friend has been sequestered by herself in her house, and I in my little house on wheels. And we are going to have Good Friday communion and church together at her house. And we're going to keep our distance, our 6 feet distance. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see somebody. Just got to get out of the house a little bit. So, yep, you're on your second cup already, huh? Oh, sorry to hear that, Tanya. I'm just about back to my camper. Yeah, normally I wouldn't go over to anybody's house. We were going to try it last week, but I said, no, let's wait another week because, we want to make sure that everybody's healthy and that we've been, sequestered for at least 14 days because we would know by now if we were going to get this thing or not. But, you can always get exposed during those 14 days. You're in quarantine. So, but I had that strep throat on my way back here, and that's been a couple weeks now, and I did have a Z-Pack. So cup number 3, oh God, I haven't even had cup number 1. So yeah, I'm gonna still wear a mask. I still will wear a mask, and except when I'm eating, but I will still wear a mask. And we'll probably, if it stays nice like this into 5 o'clock, and it may, we'll probably sit outside, go for a walk. We'll see. We haven't decided yet. I still have to send her a message back. So I just want to say I am back here. Yeah, I will eat outside. Doesn't that sound like a great idea if it's nice out? I will. So I'm back here. Here's my camper and my car. And I'm back here at my place. And I'm glad you took a walk with me and talked with me. And I just want to wish everybody a wonderful, happy, holy Good Friday, and a wonderful... Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Jojo, for joining us. Have a wonderful Holy Saturday and a great Easter Sunday. He has risen, that's right, and his week was tougher than ours. So if we can make it, we can get through this. It's almost over, I think. Thank you, Sunny. Prayers to you all out there as well. And I'm going to sign off and say bye. And have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend. Mwah. Thanks for joining me. Safe and happy Easter. Bye-bye. Aloha. Ciao. Hasta la vista, baby. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend, Deb. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, now I gotta figure out how to end it.